Hello, and welcome back to Absurd Land. Get ready for a captivating exploration of incredible women's stories in rare historical photos and footage from the past. Let's dive in. In this rare footage from 1945, we see Holocaust survivors receiving medical care under the U.S. Army's assistance. At the moment of their rescue by the U.S. Army, smiles of relief and gratitude spread across the faces of the female survivors of the Holocaust. These smiles represented a glimmer of hope and a new beginning after the unimaginable horrors they had endured. Now let's see the incredible historical photos of women that you won't find in history books. A young Vietnamese girl escorts an American POW after his plane was shot down near Hanoi, October 5, 1967. Jews from Carpathian Ruthenia on the selection ramp at Auschwitz, circa May 1944. Women and children are lined up on one side, men on the other, waiting for the SS to determine who was fit to work. About 20% at Auschwitz were selected for work, and the rest gassed. A Jewish woman waiting before her deportation to the Westerbork camp, Amsterdam, the Netherlands, July 1942. Hungarian Jewish women and children deemed unfit for labor. Although they didn't know it yet, the people in this photo are on their way to the gas chambers. Auschwitz, May 27, 1944. 1916, billboard encouraging Colorado women to vote against Woodrow Wilson since he was against national women's suffrage. The Fernie swastikas were a women's hockey team that were formed in 1922 in Fernie, British Columbia. Their uniform used a symbol, the swastika, which before World War II was a common religious symbol. The American flag is set on fire as Japanese protesters demand the closure of the U.S. military base in Okinawa. Weeks after the abduction and rape of a 12-year-old girl by 3 U.S. servicemen, October 22, 1995. Two women buying cocaine capsules from their dealer. The lookout is standing in the background. Berlin, 1929. British women, black shirts in their uniforms, from the Sir Oswald Mosley British Union of Fascists and National Socialists, giving the fascist salute in Liverpool, United Kingdom, circa 1936 to 1939. Women's Detachment of the Red Army, Russian Civil War, 1919. Segregated ward for women at the city prison in New Orleans, Louisiana, 1963, by Leonard Freed. A South Korean officer measures a woman's skirt length during a nationwide crackdown of men with long hair and women wearing short skirts in South Korea, 1970s. Women in Chicago being arrested for wearing one-piece bathing suits without the required leg coverings, 1922. Two South Vietnamese soldiers question a suspected Viet Cong woman at gunpoint in 1967. Two teen girls helping to assemble submachine guns during the siege of Leningrad, 1943. Women boxing on a roof, 1938. Two women munitions workers at the National Shell Filing Factory in Chilwell, Nottinghamshire, during the First World War in 1917. Salvation Army donut girls distributing treats to GIs during World War I. This is the origin of Donut Day, circa 1917. The women are cooking in the half-destroyed oven, Belarus, January 1942. Women testing the guns they made for World War II at the Inglis Munitions Plant in Ontario, Canada, 1944. Hitler reacts to a kiss from an excited American woman at the 1936 Olympic Games. Young girls in 1930s China having their feet bound to modify the shape of their feet. This practice for girls only was nearly 1,000 years old and was mainly in China, causing disabilities to many girls. It died out in the 20th century as it became clear the ramifications of the practice. Iranian women protest against an Islamic dress code for all female employees in government offices, 1980. "100,000 Iranian women march against the hijab law, Tehran, 1979. Members of the Young Women's Republican Club of Milford, Connecticut, May 20th, 1941. Archery training in Japanese Girls High School, Imperial Japan, circa 1939. A Vietnamese girl watering her flowers wears a reek of an American bomber that had been shot down by a Vietnamese surface-to-air missile the night before and had fallen into a pond. The Christmas bombing, Hanoi, 1972. Cleaning woman washing a crucifix, 1938. A French woman welcomes an American soldier 2 days after liberation, Strasbourg, France, 22nd November, 1944. European women wearing veils, funeral of Austrian Emperor, Vienna, 1916. Iranian women before Islamic Revolution in 1979. Two Maltese women talking, Malta, circa 1950. Annette Kellerman promotes women's rights to wear a fitted, one-piece bathing. She was arrested for indecency, 1907. Women employees working on the nose assemblies of Douglas Havoc A-20 attack bombers, 1942. Elite Egyptian women at French tailor shop in Cairo, 1890s. (1972). Three women on the streets of Kabul, Afghanistan. Women from Rabat, Morocco, in 1965. Nakano Takeko, Onamusha of the Aizu domain in Imperial Japan. She and other women fought in the Battle of Aizu in October 1868 during the Bolshin Battle, when on October 16 she was killed in battle by a rifle shot. Shown in full samurai armor circa 1860 to 1868. The British women's swimming team at the 1912 Olympics in Stockholm, the first to feature swimming for women. They won gold in 400-meter relay.
Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.